Blessings and greetings and blessings, blessed souls. We're alive because we're to be connected to the most humane of mundane activities. We're continuing in the series, Now is the Time to Rejoice, Part 9, plucking inspirations from the fifth Chabad Rebbe, Rabbi Shalom Dov Ber, who celebrated the wedding of his son, Rabbi Yosef Yitzhak Schneerson of Lubavitch in 1897. And this was the inspirations I'm sharing with you are coming from the Hasidic discourse, the Maimar that he delivered at the time of his son's wedding. So let us consider our soul. Let us consider the power of our soul. Let us consider that within our soul there is a power that is concealed, but when it comes revealed, it's not a full revelation. Therefore, what are we referring to? We're talking about the revelation of the potential or power of our own unique, innate human wisdom, which certainly is activated through the learning of the inner dimensions of Torah, being that the intrinsic design of wisdom, or the power of wisdom, is something which is higher than any sort of tangible revelation. Therefore, just as when you eat a delicious food, the delight you feel is only to be experienced when the food is inside of your body, so too delight, or the revelation of the Giloi of Tainug, is something which is revealed within yourself. On the other hand, when we talk about the cognitive experience of understanding, otherwise known as Bina, that there is not an illumination of the revelation of delight, but rather there's the revelation of the experience of joy. In a tangible sense, the reasoning for the delight, which can be ultimately discussed as something which exists in a very essential Nakudadika fashion within the concept that we are learning about, is akin to, or likened to, allegorically, to a lightning flash that comes and goes and flows within a blink of an eye, maybe even quicker than the blink of an eye. The intellect that we're talking about is a concealed intellect which afterwards comes out. Ultimately, if we grasp it with our left brain processing, to be a tangible revelation, that eureka, that experience of, wow, I didn't realize about this idea. Or I learned something good about a person. Wow, I didn't know he or she could do such a thing. And then you develop a greater understanding of that person because something has been revealed to you. It's only a verbal description of what he or she did. Maybe they did a kindness to someone. Maybe they graduated from one level of education to another level of education. Maybe they made a boatload of money in a very moral and ethical fashion. You didn't think they had it in them, and then all of a sudden it was revealed to you. And then you start to contemplate, well, wait a minute. When I think about he or she able to accomplish any one of these scenarios that I just described, wow. Now I can understand how they can enjoy such success based on my interaction with him or her in our previous interactions. So too, that when a matter of great delight comes by way of, as it travels down the process of cognitive experience, into comprehension and understanding, there won't necessarily be felt, even though, again, the Bina, which is associated with joy, is something which is, understanding in your brain. So it is tapping that which is, been experienced by some sort of delight in that intellect. And when you can grasp that delight, that inner perception, therefore you are getting a taste of what is known as a quality of Pnimis Bina, inner understanding, which is basically the depth of the substance from all that which you have just comprehended and perceived, and can break it down into particularities after similarities, until you can actually come back to the original depth of intent of what that concept was that you were learning about. So we'll stop there, because it's what to chew on and what to digest slowly. And for those who are absolutely serious about learning these concepts, to attain the type of joy that is being elucidated upon from a cognitive, emotional, spiritual perspective, I would humbly suggest that you review a teaching like this, or go learn more. You can Google it up all over the internet to learn more about the idea of inner delight, wisdom, perception, a hidden power that is embedded and to be found within the human soul, more particularly the human intellect, nefesh sichlis, and can be extracted out and grasped to the point a person feels a real joy in this type of human experience. May we all, amongst the 7.6 billion human beings blazing and grazing upon the creation, all should be never disappointed to know they've been anointed with the Tzelem Elokim, which is no dream. The divine image, which helps us get from scrimmage in life, to do what we have to do, what I have to do, you have to do, to emulate on the human microcosmic level, Hateva Tov Lehetiv, which is naturally good to do good, the Creator who is the source of our goodness, waits for us patiently to activate goodness, to be faithful stewards of this blessed earth.